Imagine wandering along Iceland's ice shoreline, the bitter wind nipping into your cheeks, and the sound of waves breaking against the rocks. Suddenly, you notice something peculiar, half buried in the sand. As you go closer, your heart races. It's a skeleton, but not just any skeleton. This one's got a tail. Yes, you heard that correctly, a tail. You've come on to something truly extraordinary. Welcome back to Earth Insider. Please subscribe to this channel and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out when we post new videos. Reports have circulated about a startling discovery on the Iceland coast, a skeleton that is part human, part fish. Mermaids, those legendary sea creatures that have captivated human imaginations for generations, may have jumped from mythology into our reality. The recent discovery of a mermaid skeleton in Iceland has rekindled an ancient human infatuation with mermaids, eliciting both enthusiasm and doubt. If this incredible discovery is correct, mermaids will go from being mythical creatures in legend to actual physical beings. Mermaids, who are generally represented as having a human upper body and a fish tail, have delighted audiences in maritime tales around the world for centuries. The ambiguous and intriguing nature of this Icelandic discovery piques interest and increases the possibility that the mythical is not so far from the truth. There has been a surge of debate about the qualities of these fabled beings, as the simple discovery of a mermaid skeleton puts into question our understanding of both myth and natural history. However, there are roadblocks on the way from myth to reality. We will continue to debate the validity of such a discovery until we have strong scientific evidence and thorough inspection. We may learn from history that many accounts of alleged encounters with mermaids were actually people supposing they saw manatees or dugongs instead. People have also incorrectly thought they had unearthed mermaids or fragments of the legendary monster in other well-known cases. The narrative of the Ningo, a fanciful beast comparable to Western mythology's mermaids, is an intriguing thread in Japanese folklore. The Ningo in Japanese folklore have significantly different characteristics from the charming humanoid mermaids made famous by Disney. According to Wu Minggren of Ancient Origins, these creatures' appearances may vary greatly, although they are commonly depicted with sharp teeth and, on rare occasions, terrifying horns. These creatures are said to be capable of magical powers that cannot be explained by traditional aquatic exhibitions. This tale is based on a strange incident that occurred on April 14, 1222, when a mermaid was reported to have washed up on Kyushu Island's Hakata Bay. The appearance of this beast was regarded as more than just an intriguing sight. It was interpreted as a premonition. After a shaman predicted the mermaid's good fortune, her ashes were buried in the Ukimido Shrine. The temple's name, Ryugu-jo, is derived from Japanese folklore and refers to the dragon god's aquatic dwelling. The Ningo story became linked with actual events over time. Many Japanese sailors and fishermen believed dugongs were mermaids, though this is not always the case. Warm coastal waters were a popular habitat for these massive marine creatures, which shared many traits with manatees. Mermaid misidentification could be attributed to their solitary or paired migratory patterns, as well as their ability to stay underwater for extended periods of time. Extrapolating from this, there is speculation that the Ningo bones stored at Ryuguji Temple may actually belong to a finless porpoise. Because they lack a dorsal fin, these creatures, which are native to the oceans off the coast of Japan, including Fukuoka Prefecture, may easily be misidentified as fabled mermaids by those living at the time. Another fascinating aspect of the history of these bones occurred during the Edo period, which ran from 1772 to 1781. They removed the bones from their original resting place and used them in a ritual in which temple visitors might drink water infused with them. The power of the mermaid bones absorbed into the water was considered to protect against epidemics. 6 of these mystery bones are still stored at the Ryuguji Shrine, serving as a living testament to this long-lived tale. Only by appointment can you see these bones, polished and smooth after decades of care. They are concrete memories of a time when myth and reality were often interchangeable. When asked where these bones originated from, Yoshihito Wakai, the Toba Aquarium's deputy director, made a reply that summarized the entire story. He indicates that the Ningo's atmosphere of mystery is best left as a myth. The speaker was unable to deliver a conclusive remark. I feel it is more acceptable to keep a legend as a legend, demonstrating tremendous regard for the narratives that shape our vision of the past, the mysteries that drive our creativity, and the stories that enchant us even in the present day. An intriguing discovery that has sparked international interest was made on a beach in Keppel Sands, Queensland, Australia, creating a scene reminiscent of a maritime fairy tale. Bobby Lee Oates, 34, was having a leisurely walk along the beach when she discovered a skeleton that piqued her interest. The remains, dubbed Mermaid's bones in a Daily Star report, created a mystery that made it difficult to determine what was real and what was imagined. The decomposing bones, as shown in viral photographs, revealed a long, lean body with a ribcage, spinal column, and what appeared to be a tail. The skull's striking likeness to human anatomy further added to the mystery of its finding. Despite the mythical history of these aquatic species in popular culture and entertainment, this uncommon mix of characteristics aroused much debate, with many joking that these could be mermaid parts. Oates halted to examine the structure more closely, as he was initially unsure about the nature of the discovery. She pointed out that the monster had a long mouth and a human-sized cranium. Decomposition had robbed the skull of most of its hair, but a few strands resembling cow or kangaroo fur clung to the bones. In the blink of an eye, Bobby Lee Oates' seaside discovery in Queensland transformed from a routine stroll to an incredible sense of delight. Oates and her companions were caught aback by the skeleton's initial scary impression. But when she shared the photographs on Facebook, the mystery only deepened. From more commonplace possibilities like water mammals like dolphins, whales, orcas, and porpoises to more bizarre ones, her post sparked a flood of research and thought. Some social media users joked that after seeing the images, Oates had discovered a real-life mermaid, sparking a social media frenzy. Commenters responded to the mystery with a mix of astonishment and hilarity, just like the rest of the internet. Rob Deville, project manager for the UK Cetacean Strandings Investigation Program at the Zoological Society of London, provided a scientific perspective on the topic. In his area of expertise, a more realistic interpretation was more likely to emerge. Deville claimed that the remains resembled those of a small cetacean, a group of animals that includes porpoises and dolphins. Nonetheless, he stated that he was unfamiliar with the specific location and the marine species that lived there, implying that a definitive identification was beyond his current capabilities. The discovery by Oates became an intriguing issue as a result of a combination of local uncertainty, online speculation, and expert research. This combination of factors piqued the interest of people from both near and distant. Despite the fact that the specific identification of the skeleton remains remained a mystery, the story demonstrated the allure and curiosity that the ocean's incomprehensible depths continue to hold for humanity. Despite the fact that some individuals on social media were excited by the prospect of finding a real-life mermaid, scientists such as Rob Deville provided a more realistic viewpoint, noting that the remains were most likely those of a tiny cetacean. Because he was unfamiliar with the marine life in the area, his contribution, while not final due to his lack of understanding, provided a scientific perspective to the heated discussions. The identity of the skeletons unearthed on a Queensland beach remain unknown until the very end. It's likely it was a normal sea organism, but it may also have been something more unusual. The episode served as a reminder of the ocean's vast and undiscovered mysteries, a domain in which fact and mythology frequently intersect, and where each finding has the potential to open doors to new stories and hypotheses. Oates and the online community were filled with awe as the result of the discovery, which was a brief journey into the realm of possibilities where imagination has no bounds. So that's all the time we had today, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit the bell icon on your way out. See you all next time, folks.